Here we go. What is up, everybody? Howdy, y'all. Good evening, Private Ask. Linda from Colorado. Frisian82 from South Carolina. What up, Dan Shay? How you doing? So today's gonna be a little bit different. If you notice in the description, that first link is to my Patreon post. If you want to follow along, we're gonna kind of go over some of these tips. So if you want to follow along, swing on by my Patreon. This is a free post. It is absolutely free. It's open to the public. You just have to go in there, download the little PDF. It's just a bunch of tips that I put together that I felt was very important, and it's actually gonna be a part of my book that I'm gonna be coming out with. This is just one section, very small section of the book. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys with that. Stephen Corey, what's with the Crew Lounge Patreons? Yes, it's $1 a month. You get access to the Crew Lounge. You get to participate. Everyone else get go ahead and take a look at it. So if I post stuff in there, you can see it. But if you want to participate, it's only $1 a month, guys. $12 a year. I think that comes out to 3 cents a day, if that. So, anyways, guys, we're gonna jump into that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about these beginner tips. So I branched it off. Like I said, it's part of my book, so it doesn't have a lot of the context that the book has. I've already gotten almost all of it done in a rough draft. Now I gotta, make it look better and be better and all that stuff. But this is part of it. It's almost like a reference guide. I took the best of what I had on my channel and I decided to put it in here, so that's what we're gonna be doing. So let's just kind of go over it. So for the first part. If you want to follow along, like I said, it's that post I just put up there on Patreon, and in the chat. It's the first link in the description. For number one, though, we're going to talk about preventing motorcycle theft. So motorcycle theft, be choosy with your parking spots. All right, so have a cover for your bike when not riding, and park in front of cameras if you can. What's up, Abby? How you doing? Freezing82 about to take my MS, of course. Super excited. I'm super excited for you. Congrats. I can't get the Crew Lounge to work either. So Eleanor, oh, okay. Before we jump into here, then. So let's see. If you are a patron, okay. So if you are a patron on Patreon, make sure you connect your Discord and Patreon together. So you have to actually go into your settings on Discord and link things together. You have to go into your settings on Patreon and link things together. There is, what's up, Dilazar? There is a post on that. So linking Discord to Patreon. So there is a help article. So I'm posting right here. So for those that are patrons that can't for some reason get access to the rest of the Discord features, this right here I just posted. It's a support post on Patreon to help you out. So Eleanor, click that. And Stephen Corey, click that if you are a patron. That will help you out. Taking my licensing class next month. Abby, congrats. Wreck-It Ralph broke the internet. Yeah, seriously, like the internet went crazy yesterday. So Dells, right there, I've just posted a support.patreon.com to help you guys out. I could definitely help you guys out. If you are on Discord and you are a patron, ask in the new writer section and one of the mods will help you out. But let's go ahead and jump into the tips. I'll go and jump into that a little bit after that. So number one, preventing motorcycle theft. Be choosy your parking spots. Have a cover for your bike when not riding. Park in front of cameras. Excuse me. Put your wheels on lockdown. All right, so lock it up with a chain to a light pole. If riding with friends, lock up your bike to a friend. Just lock it to him. Don't lock. You can lock the bike to the other bike. It looks like I messed that part up already. Dang, number two, I already screwed up. We're gonna be going over a lot of this stuff. What's up, Glenn? How you doing? So today's more of a hangout type of stream. So number two, motorcycle traveling mistakes, not taking enough pictures or videos. If you guys remember, I got a few of these from 40 times around. So thank you so much for that. But I put my own little spin on it. So remember, we live in a digital age. Take a picture or a video and then delete if you want to. All right. Not meeting new people is another tip. We live in the digital age. Meet them, then delete them. Wait. Yeah. I left that in there for fun. What's up, Moto Michelle? How you doing? Nobody on Discord. There's a lot of people on Discord, guys. If you're wondering maybe you're in the wrong one. Because we got a lot of people on Discord, bruh. I'm gonna see if I can help you out here. Let me see if I can help you out. So chat with other DDFM members on Discord. Boom, that's the Discord. But guys, I'm reading from a list of stuff. So I have this big old free PDF download on my Patreon. So the 50 beginner tips download is on that Patreon post right there. So that's what I'm reading from right here. Not making food part of the journey, that's a big thing. So visit some local places, try something new in the new area. Don't travel someplace and eat at a McDonald's. You know what I mean? Go there and try out some of the local cuisine. Not enough cushion days, might need some extra days. Try to cram in more than you are comfortable. It can cause issues during the ride itself. So imagine having to come back in a rush. That would suck. So I'm going to skip a few of these things because I want you guys to get the PDF. It's just something real easy so you can skim over, and maybe one or two out of the 50 will help you out. Hopefully, you'll get something out of it. So number 3, tips to prevent you from dropping your motorcycle. Use your feet. Start getting ready to put your feet down before the stop, and put both feet down when you are stopped. Okay, so it looks cool with one foot, but use both. If you put your foot down and hit grease or something slippery, you have another foot to catch yourself. All right, and the bike will be balanced better with both feet. Common beginner novice mistakes, guys. Common beginner novice mistakes. Riding on worn or bald tires. Once the wear bars show or even the wires, please change your tires. Rear tires tend to wear out twice as quickly as the front tires. And that's just because, all the power is delivered to the rear wheel. It starts caching. That's where you get most of the power. The front wheel doesn't have a lot of stuff. And then Roy Brooks, if you want to put your kickstand down at a stoplight, you might shut off your engine on some of these bikes. But yeah, your kickstand definitely does help. And actually, I have to go back to that one to prevent you dropping your bike. I actually do say a hot asphalt will eat your kickstand. It's happened to me. It could happen to you. All right, so we're gonna interrupt the tips, and here's the thing, guys. If you have questions, we're gonna interrupt the tips so we can answer these questions, guys. That's the point of this. All right. So let me go ahead and grab this real quick. Hey Dan from Bay Boy. Hey Dan, I've been a new rider for the past 2 years. My first bike I bought was a 2015 Victory Vegas 8-ball, and I just got a mint 2007 Honda Shadow 600. Just needed a spring to show up. Thanks for the tips. You are welcome. You are welcome. The Victory Vegas 8-ball. That's a cool bike. That's a cool little bike there, buddy. Yeah. So guys, I posted the 50 beginner rider tips on my Patreon post. I put a link in the description. It's the first link. I put it in the chat. But if you guys want to help out, let's see if we can get to 260 total patrons today. All right. Wife dropped the bike in a parking lot from not putting a kickstand down. That happens. It happens. Hey Dan, how are you? Hitman Tibbs, I'm doing well. I'm finally getting off of sickness, so I have like this cabin fever for where I've been sitting at home trying to my mind is just it's going crazy. I need to get out. So I'm getting over that sickness. I'm gonna be moving this weekend. I'm excited. Things are moving into place. I can't wait. I'm just super excited, guys. Super, super, super excited. All right, so we're going to go over one more tip, or we're going to go over a few more tips, actually, but we're going to go over this one. Avoiding road rage, all right? So let's actually prevent the situation from actually happening. So when you go out for a ride, listen to music you enjoy, use your horn sparingly, plan ahead, and avoid eye contact with angry drivers, and give them plenty of room. Let them be angry. Don't let it affect you, okay? Hot weather riding. Get seasonal weather gear. You need the airflow to prevent dehydration and to remain cool in hotter weather. Don't skimp on a full face helmet just because it's hot. Use the ventilation system, guys, and stay hydrated. Cold weather riding. Layer smarter. Actually wear different layers. So wear a few different shirts, for example, a base layer t-shirt and the motorcycle jacket. If it warms up, you can remove the base layer. Simple as that. Nicholas, welcome, boys. Husband dropped it in the garage for not putting kickstand down. I never done that. Adam, I did that too. Got distracted at by some short shorts, and the bike dropped. Duh. There you go, Steven. Exactly. Not on a cruiser. Let it go long and slow. That sounds good. Very exciting. I have the CBT first ever. Exciting and nervous. I'm enjoying the tips. Keep it up, dude. Hitman, good luck, man. Good luck. You're going to do well. I just got a 1982 Honda CM450E. Just began riding. Curious to see if you have any experience with this bike. I don't, Dells. I don't have any experience with that bike. Hopefully you're excited about riding it. That's really the only important thing there. Milwaukee Leather has great armored shirts. I'll have to check them out. What's up, Dewey? How you doing? So guys, like I said, swing on by Patreon right here. See if we can help support the channel. And like I said, the first link in the description is to the post that I'm giving away. It's a free public post for everybody, and you just have to click it and download it. I'm reading off it right now. This is, like I said, this is part of a bigger thing. I have an ebook and an actual book coming out. I'm in the process of making it. I've got pretty much the rough draft done, and I'm polishing it up and polishing it up and polishing it up. So Jamie Haggett, hey Dan, this is going to be my first year of riding. I have an O2 Sports or any tips for riding. First of all, get this free PDF, bro. Get this free PDF. It has a ton of tips in it. Join the Patreon. It's $1 a month, so 3 cents a day. And you get access to the DDFM training manual for $1 a month. Or just watch a bunch of my videos, man. If you have a question about something like, man, what do I do about, doing a U-turn? Like, how do I make a U-turn? I have a video for it. Or you could say, when should I get a helmet? What do I look for in a helmet? I have a video for it. So, I bet you if you just ask those questions on Google or YouTube, you're going to find an answer, because I've been trying my best to cover the wide spectrum of beginner riding. And just ask your question here, too, in live streams. Live streams are the best thing you could do. On top of that, just go to the Hangout to the Discord. Discord's absolutely free, and there's a new rider section, and you can ask your questions there, and we got a bunch of cool people that will help you out. Dan, can you recommend a good vendor for pants? Do you have a favorite? Bay Boy, I would always recommend Gaylord Cycles, because they have been supportive of this channel, but obviously shop around. So getlower.com, and I have Speed and Strength, Rust, and Redemption jeans. Speed and Strength are good jeans. Can you go drive through with your motorcycle? Giacomo de Yeso, yes, I have done that before, so I'm sure you can. DueyDidit, I lost my beard. Oh, no, go get it back, bro. Awesome pleb, how you doing? Don't worry about your CBT. It's not possible to fail your CBT. It's a training course. You might just need to be given more time to get the standard. Yeah, you'll do fine, man. And this thing's giving me a headache. If for some reason you can't join, there might be an issue. There might have been something that happened between you and an admin or a mod. I don't know. Awesome pleb, you got any beard tips? Trying to grow my beard, but it's all patchy. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have that problem, so I don't know. I've never had that problem. I've always had very strong beard genetics. There we go. No, the Discord's absolutely free, guys. The Discord is absolutely free. I have 3 sections in there. It's absolutely free. There's a giant portion of the Discord that is blocked off for patrons only, though, and that's for $1. Opinion on the Bell Qualifier helmet. Went shopping for one today. Think I might get it. Bell Qualifier is a good helmet. It's a good helmet. I believe it's only DOT though. So Bell Qualifier. Now the Bell Qualifier Deluxe, which is the Hey, Casey Roskwitowski, Super Chat, boys! Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. That's awesome, bruh. Thank you. The Bell Qualifier is a good helmet. I actually had that helmet for my spouse. We finally upgraded, though. So double check. Thank you, Casey. Appreciate the super chats, boys. Everyone give him a woo. No, it's a good helmet. It's a good inexpensive helmet. It's a good starter one. The ventilation is okay in it. That's the thing. That's really the only thing. It's okay. Let's see. The FTR, I still want it. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it though. The goal is to do the DDFM USA tour first. Whoa, we got a new patron, boys! We got a new patron, boys! Thank you so much. Yes! Guys, everybody, we're getting closer and closer and closer and closer. That should update. That should update pretty soon. We're going to update it soon. Sometimes it does that. But guys, we're getting closer and closer. So the goal is to travel the United States. That's what the whole 500 patron thing is first. So I'm going to try to get that first, and then I'll get the FTR. Needs versus wants. Does that make sense? Yeah. So Abby, sometimes you just got to let it grow out, because sometimes you might have rough skin, and the hair follicle might not go through. But there's a bunch of stuff out there that are crazy. Yeah, the deluxe is what. Yeah, get the deluxe, bruh. Let's see. I just bought the Bell MX-9 Adventure MIPS DMX for my dirt bike. I love it. Yeah, MIPS is a good system. Cafe Moto Michelle, Cafe racers are awesome. That's one reason why I got a Sportster, so I can turn mine into a Cafe Sportster. And I had a Cafe Sportster for years before I turned it into what I have now. So I actually had clip-ons on my Sportster. Let's see. If you remember, for a while ago, what was the helmet your friend had an accident in? So Awesome Pleb, he had the Bell Custom, or not Bell Custom, he had the Bell Bullet, and it's ECE rated, DOT and ECE rated, and it saved his life. So it's good. Buy the FXDR? Nah. I want a tracker. My bike coughs out the intake. What would be an air issue, fuel, or a valve clearance issue? So Nick the boy, it might be an air intake and fuel issue. It might, it might be an air fuel issue. Hey, what's up, Joker Motorcycle Super Chat? What $9? Excellent video. Thank you, man. I appreciate the super chat. I really do. I really, really do. Joe Rocket does make some good jackets. Look at it updated. 256 out of 500. We're getting closer. 4 more patrons, everybody. Let's get 4 more. Hitman Tibbs, was that you that just joined? Yeah, boy. Thank you. Dude, you should get the Indian I showed you last night. Yeah, dude, that Indian was badass. Hey, Ryan Etwell just subscribed. That's awesome. Thanks, man. Wee woo. Jason Pavilion says. Yeah, it's literally a cough sound that makes air come out of the intake. That's so weird. Ask that in the motorcycle mechanics section of the Discord, bro. Maybe somebody else can help you there. Yeah, it's not good if it's coming out of an intake. Intake means it goes in. Oh, what? Dell's Catering. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. 1 second. Woo! So let's jump back into the tips. Cold weather riding. We already talked about layering. Make sure you have good tires also. Common road hazards to watch out for: potholes or other types of road damage. Try your best to avoid the damage. You don't want a bent rim. So definitely try your best to avoid and go around that pothole. Fluids, especially at intersections. The middle portion of the lane usually has fluids and oils. So watch out for that. These can be very slippery for the tire or your feet when you put your foot down. So definitely watch out for that. I started my bike the other day, started to move without the engine even being on. That's weird. Was it gravity? How to be seen better at night. Keep your bike clean. The reflective surfaces of your bike will be dull if it's dirty. Pretty simple. Wear brightly colored clothes. Use your turn signals, high beams, and brake lights. Make sure they're in good condition. Those are the brightest things on your bike at night, so make sure. Maybe upgrade your current lighting and add some lighting. So maybe you have an LED headlight, brake light, turn signals, and underglow. Have an underglow? Yeah, stay off of painted lines, Dan Shea. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Neon green is best seen in the daytime. Amber is best seen at night. That's why I got amber LED underglow lights. So must have tools to maintain your motorcycle. I'm not going to explain why. I'm just going to tell you what it is. If you want to check it out, please click the first link in the description. That is to a Patreon post that is open to the public. So you need to have a wrench and socket set, a torque wrench, a motorcycle lift or a jack, small tire pressure gauge, okay, a tool chest, and there you go. Because you need to keep all your stuff, and you got a place to keep all your stuff. Underglow can be illegal in some places, so I actually put in there, it says please check your local laws, because you need to make sure. Now, neonglow.com is a great place to check for the United States. In Arizona, we're allowed to, and Amber is one of the ones that you could definitely have. So riding in the mountains. Here's another one, guys. I'm trying to fix this. 1 second. Riding in the mountains. Okay. Oh, 1 sec. Gary says something very important. We lost our first rider of this early riding season in my city yesterday. Sorry to hear about that, Gary. Yeah, there's actually a few riders that I follow. Not riders that I follow, but I follow a rider group on Facebook, a few of them actually, and there's a few fatalities and few injuries in Phoenix just today. It's terrible. Everyone be safe. Let's take a quick second. Let's talk about let's everyone be safe. Okay, it's starting to get nice out. A lot more riders are going to be out. So let's be a little bit safe here. Let's keep our eyes open. We've had a nice extended break. For at least a lot of us have. So let's be a little safe about that, okay? Let's go into it easy. Let's warm up before we literally go out on the road, okay? All right. Sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Fatality in Seattle this morning. Yeah, Phoenix. There's a few other. There was a fatality in Tucson recently, to be honest, and that sucks, man. Tool chests are as necessary as cutting your legs because your feet are cold. Okay. When stopping, be careful at rut pavement. Yes. So the little ruts, little divots. Reconnecting. I think it reconnected. There we go. Reconnected. A little bit of an issue there. That was kind of weird. I want you to have a great day. I'm going to hide you from the channel. Boom, boom, done. Thank you. So, I don't think you're a fool if you join, first of all. You're helping support the channel, and you're helping support me do this full time. So thank you so much, Bad Guy Delio. Thank you for being a part of the stream. You are now not a part of the channel at all. Have a great day. So anyways, riding in the mountains, maintain your lane. Go too fast and go into another lane can be an issue. Simple as that. Sudden wind gusts. This is something that you don't really hear or like on any tips you hear about. Sudden wind gusts. So watch out, because when you go around like a mountain turn, like you go around a turn, there you can have like a wind gust, or if another car comes by, you can definitely have those wind gusts. And since you're on a mountain, you're having different gradients and different types of movement. So it adds a lot. No, not the perp, not you. He was talking about the bad guy. Or at least I think. Anyways, Stephen Corey, let's all kind of just hang out and chill. Let's see. What not to wear on a motorcycle: fashion leather. So fashion leather will not hold up in a crash, and they don't have motorcycle armor inserts. So guys, don't get just like this right here. This is just a normal hoodie. Okay, let's take this for example. This is just a normal hoodie. It's a little bit cold today. It's a normal hoodie. There's no no elbow insert for armor. There's no shoulder insert. This is just a normal hoodie. So this is a fashion hoodie. Okay. They do make armored hoodies. Speed and Strength does make hoodies. Okay, so you can have those hoodies that have armor inserts in them. So that's why I'm saying get motorcycle specific gear. And that goes for the same thing with regular denim. Regular work gloves, same thing. They're meant for working, not. There's no armor. No armor, no abrasion resistance, guys. Oh, I hear something business casual. Business casual. The style is so business casual. I rock in the Form Elite boots in brown. Nice. Renew 59. So I actually did a video, and it's being finished editing right here. I talk about squids. Gorilla Rage, Dan, do you wear full gauntlet gloves all the time when you ride? No, I don't wear a full gauntlet. I wear gloves though. I do have full gauntlet gloves for winter riding if it gets super cold. But I don't wear them all the time. Yeah, boy. Almost bought the dust in a curve yesterday. Your vid saved my life. Thank you, Dan. See, look at Alan Goody. Saved your life. Saved your life. Hey, Wayward. Yeah, I got your message. I'm working on it. Jason Pavilion bought a new bike. What'd you get? What'd you get? Jason, what'd you get? Yeah, Rusty Redemption gloves are good. They look good too. Hey, there's Matt. Matt's in the house, everybody. Slightly off topic, Dells asks, but what are your thoughts on downshifting versus clutch and brake? I think you should downshift. If you're coming up to a stop and you have enough time and you have like enough time to go, like you know that you're gonna have to stop, downshift. Okay. The only time I recommend pulling in the clutch and then applying the brakes to stop. Let's say you're in fourth gear and you just like you pull in the clutch and the brake and you stop and then you downshift. The only time I ever recommend doing that is if it's like, oh crap, I have to stop now. Okay. But if you have the time, downshift. Okay, downshift. Do 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 do. Forma Elite boots. Ooh, rev matching. MC Rider just did a good safety video about that. About the stopping with the clutch versus downshifting and everything. Dan seems frisky. I am frisky, bruh. I am frisky. I had enough caffeine in me today. It was a good day. Very good day. I'm having good information. I got some good things planned up. So I'm excited. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out, Dan. So guys, I just posted a link to a Patreon post. That's on my Patreon. It's absolutely free. This one is it's a public post. It's 50 beginner rider tips. Check it out. Let's see. Frisky Dan, bruh. Hitman Tibbs. Thank you, Hitman, for being a patron. I appreciate it. We got some new patrons today. We got 256 out of 500. we're over half. That's good. And then we got some super chats. So thank you, Casey, and thank you, Dell, and everybody that has been supporting the channel monetarily. But guys, just remember sharing the videos, sharing the stream, participating in the chat makes a huge difference in what happens here. Okay, so thank you guys so much. I'm here for you. Ask your questions. Sharing is caring. Hey Lovato, how you doing? I'm doing great. I've got like some badass news that I want to share with you guys so bad, but it's still in the works, and once I get it going, it's guys, we're going to the big leagues. I'm telling you that right now. We're going to the big leagues. Like this, I am surprised. But honestly, I think it's you guys made this possible because you guys are the ones completely supporting the message that we have here. But I got some stuff that I want to explain to you. I want to share with you. I just can't yet. I just can't. Link to gear you use for vlogging while you ride or record YouTube videos. Yeah, I have a. If you want to see the gear I use, it's in the description. But I will post it right here. Boom, boom, boom. Want to see what gear I use? Head on over to my Amazon. I have a special not wish list because I already have it. I have a special list of all the gear that I think is relevant for you. You listen to music while you ride. Hitman Tibbs says, I do sometimes, but here's the thing: is that whenever I ride, it's mainly just for work. So I mean, I'm recording. I don't listen to music while I'm recording, so that's that. But when I'm not recording, when I'm just riding to ride, I listen to music. Dang, Nikki, your hard work made it possible, baby. Thank you, babe. Haha. Come to Rolling Thunder this year. Yeah, I know it's gonna be the last year, right? Fuck. I don't know if I can make it. I got a lot of stuff, guys. I got if everything falls into place within the next week and a half, I am going to be busy for the next couple months. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good busy. It's gonna be we're building something here, guys. That's why I'm so excited. That's why I'm a little frisky, Matt. I'm like super excited. I'm like at the point where it's like, wow, things are just like, you know, going nuts. It's crazy. Like, I don't know. I didn't think I would be here at this point. I thought it was gonna take me. Yeah, Dan, you know. Stephen Corey, I'm not too worried about that. YouTube's not gonna collapse anytime soon, and somebody will pick up the void. Here's the thing, or the vacuum of it all, is that if YouTube collapses, who's gonna take over as a video content? You know, who's gonna be the browser? Who's gonna be the company? Facebook maybe. So I'll just switch to Facebook. It's not gonna collapse. It's not gonna collapse. Trust me. Advertisers, YouTubers, video content creators. Nah, well, I'm not worried about that. Trust me. This is a whole new thing. This is a brand new career that started 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago. This is a brand new space. We're creating something. We're creating something. Facebook and no. Here's the thing: is if Facebook and YouTube collapses, something else is going to pop up. That's just the way it's going to be. And like I said, with the connections that are happening now, and all these good news that I have that I want to share so bad, but it's like the concrete ain't dry yet. All right, so I'm still doing it. But man, I can't wait to share with you guys what's going on. FaceTube and MySpace, man, dang, the Bebo. Important questions. So Hitman, this is Can of Bliss Tropical IPA from Oscar Blues. Just having one. Here's to the future, Jason. Yeah, to the future, guys. And you guys are making it possible. I want to swing on by, be a part of it. Let's see if we get 260 total patrons today. Patreon.com/DanDanTheFireman. $1 a month, 3 cents a day. That's all it takes. 3 cents a day. Future. Man, I kind of miss MySpace. No, the perp, exactly. Better not be writing the next 2 hours, Dan. That wouldn't be safe. I'm not gonna be writing. I will be as soon as the stream is done, I'm gonna go back to the other computer and finish editing the other video. I was exporting the video, got to 74%. My Premiere Pro crashed. So it lost like last 5 minutes of work that I did, and honestly, 5 minutes of editing, that's a lot of time. Or that's a lot of stuff. So I mean I gotta go over it again. I'm excited for this video. I'm super excited for the video. It's coming out tomorrow. Nah, don't go riding, Dan. I mean, the perp. You rode with your dome helmet, your brain bucket, boy. You had a brain bucket. I know. I'll eat some Shippett's pie. Today is Pie Day, everybody. 3.14. 3.14. March 14th. Once again, though, I said it on the Discord. I think I did. I must have read it. I'm pretty bad at that. I want to say happy birthday to Connor. Connor is a long-standing DDFM supporter, patron, admin, or he was an admin. Now he's still part of the Discord, helping everybody out. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday. Yeah, the perp, I saw that one also. I got the FG17 HJC helmet. HJC helmets are good helmets. Diacomo di Gesso, very good. I'm glad you got a good helmet. And losing people all the time, just like Facebook, Instagram, growing like crazy. Yeah, Instagram might be something in the future. I do have an Instagram presence, so if you aren't a part of my Instagram, please switch on over and follow me on Instagram. Here's the thing, guys. Part of the news that I have coming out, in the next couple, probably the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to need your guys' help. So we have 256 patrons, okay? I'm going to need all 256 of you. I'm going to need 76,000 subscribers. I'm going to need all of you to help me out. So Dan, I think you understand this because you are a business owner, is that when you help each other out, it's a big team and everything. When you help each other out, it only grows both, you know? So if I help you out, Dan, let's say I help you out in your business, it's only going to help us both, right? Because in the long term, that relationship is super important. So I'm going to need your guys' help to help me elevate the channel. Because if I elevate the channel, it's going to make sense. If I elevate the channel and I reach a broader audience and I do all this stuff, I'm only going to get extra resources in terms of education and all that stuff so I can bring and give you guys better stuff. So we're all helping each other out here, okay? And I'm only doing stuff that's going to help out the channel and help you guys out. So I'm going to go and see what I could do with the progressive, see what I could do, and maybe something can happen out of that, and it'll make this channel something big to where now I can pull in, let's say, an industry leader in the motorcycle community and have him answer questions that you guys ask and give you guys information you want to get. So anyways, all right, we're done with that. All right, gotta go, Dan. Keep up the great videos and tips. Let's see you later, Bay. How you doing? Or see you later. Moto Michelle, happy Pi Day. Casey, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Casey. So let's see. Car drivers don't have target fixation is just what it is. Target fixation is target fixation. The car drivers can. They're fixated on their phone. They're fixated. They're looking at the AC unit, like figuring out why it's blowing hot air when they want cold air, and they're looking at that. That's target fixation. It might not be the same as motorcyclists, but they can have the same thing. They can be target fixated on the mirrors. Target fixation is just that. Target fixation can be good, it can be bad. So for a motorcyclist, a good example of target fixation is consistently looking through the turn. So you're fixated on the exit, which is the target, right? So that's good target fixation. Target fixation versus not being fixated or like just using peripheral vision and just like spacing out, that's like the opposite. I honestly don't know what the antonym is. For target fixation, but yeah, definitely, like if you fixate on the exit, that's fine, that's good. If you fixate on the guardrail instead of the exit, that's bad. So that's, you guys, that term honestly needs to almost go away. Gotta get some sleep. Have a good night. Dilazar, have a good night, man. LS2 Pioneer Adventure helmet. It's DOT approved, but couldn't find much info on how good it is. So LS2. So Ian Van Dyke. Let's see. Let me go ahead and search for that. So you say it's DOT. Okay, so it's $80, $90, $100. Okay. Let's take a look at it. Let's see if it's ECE rated at least. Description, shell visor, ventilation, security. I'm on their website right now. 1 second. So far I don't see anything in terms of ECE rating. Yeah, DOT is not the best. It really is. Oh, this is ECE. Yep, certified ECE rating. So LS2, the LS2 helmet, the one that you asked about, the Pioneer V2, is ECE rated, so you're good on that one. The most information you're going to get is from their website, ls2helmets.us/adventure/pioneer. What's my take on Underglow? Dan, my take on Underglow is that as long as you're not distracting drivers, like saying, hey, look at me, and you distract them so much and creating an issue, I'm all for Underglow. If you want to be distractive and you want to have like the crazy RGB and go nuts and you want to do it in a parking lot, whatever, go ahead and do that. But for me personally, I have Amber Underglow on my Sportster, and Amber is highly seen at night, and it's perfectly legal in the state of Arizona. So I'm going to do that because that's going to give others a better visual of me. You're going to go, Kid Frank, you going to go with progressive? Good luck, man. Always shop around. That's the thing, is I always tell people to shop around. Doesn't matter. Hey, Dan, what do you think about the Icon Aeroflight helmet? I think it looks badass. The only reason why I didn't go for that one or consider that one as my new helmet, because back when I switched to the Shoei Hornet X2, I looked at that one. The only reason why I didn't is because I like to put my GoPro. Hey, Miguel Marco! Super chatted, boys! Thank you so much. I appreciate it, bro. Boy. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, boy! The reason why I didn't get the Icon Airflight is because the visor goes down to the chin, and I like my action camera on the chin, so that's why I didn't do that. But it's a good helmet. It's a cool looking helmet. Rob One Will Revolution has it. Oh, we got another one, anonymous super chat. Thanks, Dad. You're the best, boys. Thank you so much, man. And I don't know why it says anonymous. It's Ian Van Dyke that did it. Ian Van Dyke with the super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, boy. I have lots of hair, and I do not know of any brand name helmets that are made for more round shaped heads. So perfectly round heads, Awry. Take a look at Awry. They make ones for perfectly round heads. So yeah, there are 3 different types of heads. That's a great great segue. There's 3 different types of shaped heads. There's oval. So I mean oval is oval. There's round. So it means just a round head, and intermediate oval, which is it's almost like an oval, but it's less intermediate, right? Most people, most Europeans and most Westerners are intermediate oval. So that's like the biggest market for that, and so Shoei makes a lot of intermediate ovals. But yeah, definitely take a look at it. Arai, I know, makes some oval ones, and then the Bell Bullet, I believe, is for oval heads. Yeah. Yeah, a baklava. It does save your hair. I do have one for winter riding, so it might get a little warm. Watch out for that. Yeah. So guys, we'll be streaming for another 15 minutes. Yeah, Arise are nice helmets. Arise are really good helmets. They're the only reason why I didn't get an Arise because I like Shoei. I've gotten 2 Shoeis so far. Well, Nikki has one. I have one, but same size, so I can interchange it if I will. Oh, what? Yes, Bobby. Yes, Bobby Hansel. Thank you so much for pledging on Patreon. Thank you for being a supporter of this channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. You're making it possible to where I could do this full time. Everyone here that is a patron. We now have it's gonna update. It's gonna update. It's 257. So it's 256 right here. That's directly taken from the website. So every time something changes on the website, it should be updating there. But thank you so much. Let's see. Let's answer that question. Is it better to put reflective tape on your helmet or paracord around your bag? JT Wee, you can put some reflective tape on your helmet, but you definitely want to take a double look at. Don't rely on that. Don't rely on that. Oh, we got another one from Casey. Casey, it's your birthday. Stop it. Stop it, boy. Stop it. It's your birthday. You don't have to be doing this. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I really do. But yeah, training is good. But yeah, reflective tape, anything and everything, even if it's like a 0.5% safer to do it, it all adds up. Let's see. Roy, yeah. Roy with all the emojis. You get all those emojis, guys, if you become channel members. Just saying. Giacomo de Queso. I like saying your name, dude. As a first responder, do you think the helmets in which the liner doesn't get removed with the shell of the helmet safer or not when you get into an accident? So I've actually cut off people's helmets. I've actually cut off people's helmets in an accident. I've never ran into the ones that I personally have. I have a helmet that has the removable liners. It's that emergency release ones. It's that little red strip. I've never actually had to use that. Like everyone that I've cut helmets off didn't have it. So here's the thing: is that we were trained to expertly take that off if we had to. Okay, so we'll just cut the strap and we'll slide it off nice and easy. For the most part, cervical spine injuries are pretty uncommon, especially if you have a helmet. That's the thing. Is like if that accident gets so bad, I mean we still have to be precautious of the spinal injury, but I to go back to that question, it's like I don't think there really is a difference. I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing because it makes it easier on the first responder. So if the first responder isn't as trained in motorcycle accidents as the next one, and the one that isn't as trained sees those pull tabs and can pull them out and take it off pretty easy, that's great. But the ones that are really trained, the ones that know what they're doing, can take off the helmet whether it has the pull out tabs or not. Now, what's better? The pull out tabs. It's like ABS versus non-ABS. It all depends on your training. And honestly, as a rider, I wouldn't want to put my cervical spine injury like in somebody else's hand. You know what I mean? If they're not trained, so I'll make it easier for the first responder and get the pull tabs. There we go. Thoughts on saddlebags for a SV650? There's just no room to store anything without a bag of some sort. Brad the Feared, I have saddlebags on my bike. Saddlebags are awesome. Honestly, once you get them, you're like, why didn't I get these earlier? And they look cool too. Honestly, just I think they look cool on bikes. Is it safe to and easy to change D-rings on a helmet to the quick ratchet zip? LO, I don't know what it's called. I know exactly what you're talking about, Kid Frankie. They have some things. Matt actually got me one a while back, and I've never used it. Just I like D-rings. I don't know for some reason. D-rings are the safest though. They are the safest. But you can do a change. So I mean that's it. It's efficiency versus safety almost on that one. I heard from an EMT friend that you tend to leave them on unless absolutely needed, since AIDS. Yes, it can. Yes. So Ian Van Dyke, one of the things that when I first started is to leave them on, and I even mention it in one of my videos where I talk about motorcycle accidents and what to do, is that you leave it on because you don't want to do that risk. Now in the hospital, they can definitely cut it off. The only time you would take it off if it was especially for a full face helmet, if there was damage to the throat and they need to get into it and they need to do an endo, they need to do all that other stuff. And yeah, so if it's compromising the airway, we'll take it off. So D rings are safer because the ratchet can come loose. D rings have like a multi system where it's looped through, and it's a friction type system. The ratchet system is a mechanical system. Mechanical systems can fail. The friction itself is what holds the D ring. It's a lot like it's hard to explain, but you can wrap like a pole, and if you do 7 loops, just wrapping a pole with a rope, 7 loops around it, that is a strong anchor, and it's just friction. If you just ratchet something, you could have a damage to the ratchet. It could slip off, but that I mean they're both safe. If it gets to the point where your ratchet is so worn down, obviously replace the ratchet. So a new ratchet is just as safe as a D-ring, but the thing is, the ratchet can slowly wear down, especially if it's plastic. Yeah, so definitely replace if you can. But straight out the bat, D-rings they last. It's like belt versus chain, you know. Keep your chain nice and maintained. Um, you'll be fine. Um, let's see. Dan, have you seen in my bike? What bag brand would you recommend besides Indian? They're like $1,200. Burley Brand has especially for black, Burley Brand has the black version of my bags. They're really cool, and they have throwover ones. Throwover version. Thrasher might be a good one. Okay. Went to take a corner today in my truck and had target fixation. Can't believe I went off the road staring at a sign. Just couldn't turn the wheel. Next video will be about target fixation while driving a car. Yeah, it can happen. It can happen, guys. It can happen. If you're just now joining the 50 plus motorcycle tips free PDF download, that is the title of the video. If you haven't gone there yet, swing on by my Patreon. This is a free post. It's a public post. That right there, it has a PDF in that post. You can download it. Gives you some tips. There are some spelling errors. This is part of my rough draft of the book that I have working on for the past couple weeks. Definitely been absolutely more serious in this past week because I've been sick. Why is food and drink on your Discord label not safe for work food porn? We post some beers. We post beers, and we don't want you to actually get in trouble at work. Obviously, like you're looking at beers and talking about beer when you're supposed to be working. So that's kind of it, and it helps restrict some of the underage people in there. Waffles sounds good. I'm gonna have some shepherd's pie. You know, I hear my wife home. I'm gonna get off. I said I was gonna stream for 15 more minutes, but guys, my wife is home. I want to have something to eat. I want to hang out with my family. I just want to say thank you guys though for stopping by. Thank you for all the patrons that decided to become patrons, and thank you for all the ones that are already patrons. So if you want to support the channel, if you like what I do, that's the thing is that if you like what I do and you want to be a part of something bigger, guys, trust me, we got some exciting news coming up. Exciting. Swing on by patreon.com/DanDanTheFireman. It's 3 cents a day. Okay? 3 cents a day, and you get a training manual. You get access to a bunch of other stuff. I made it as cheap as I possibly could. You can't go below $1. Okay? 3 cents a day, and that, trust me, 3 cents a day built up between all the patrons, that helps out so much. All right? That Patreon post, though, the 50 rider tips, that is absolutely free, though, so please swing on by that. That is absolutely free. I'm going to post the link again. This is absolutely free. I want you guys to have the tips you need. Eleanor, see you later. Roy, see you later. Del, see you later. Thank you. Giacomo, see you later.